seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Wolf Talk podcast. I am here with Wayne from Ozark Still Works. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. So, how did you get started with moonshine?
Well, I had brewed beer, made wine since I was a young adult, and always wanted to distill. And I just, there wasn't a whole lot of information out there back then. And I think there was one website when I got started in 2013, and so I just dug around and found some information and built my first one and got started, and been doing it ever since.
Now, what kind of moonshine do you make?
Mostly all grain whiskeys and fruit brandies. I do some sugar shine and stuff, but for the most part, traditional whiskeys, brandy.
Well, then, what's your favorite flavor that you make?
Rye whiskey or I like the apple brandy, but as far as whiskeys go, yeah, rye whiskey. I do one that's a chocolate rye, and so I'm a big bourbon's good, but I'm a big rye whiskey guy.
So, I got to ask you about your rooster.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I watched Brian's interview, and yeah, we've got my wife has a rooster. It's her rooster, not mine. Him and I, we agree to disagree, and we just don't get along. But yeah, Cluck Norris. He's a ball of fire.
Does he wake you up every morning?
Oh, he's all the time. I'm surprised you can't hear him right now. I mean, I got the door closed out here in my shed, but yeah, he crows all the time. Big redheaded son of a gun. He likes to fight me.
Fight you?
Yeah, he comes at me. He comes at me sideways every time I go out there.
All right. So, as far as how long does it take you to make a good round of obviously whiskey?
Okay. Usually between, I don't know, 5 to 10 days to ferment it, and then depending on how big the batch is and what you're doing. I mean, there's so many different ways of it. Either you're doing a Dublin run or you're doing a single pass, or there's a lot of different things that involved. But yeah, I'd say another 5 hours or so running for a batch like I do. Like, usually 15-gallon fermenter, so I got 12 gallons of mash that I usually run at a time, unless I do 2 barrels, and so then it's double that. But
Now, out of just one barrel, how many bottles do you get?
I'd say out of a 12-gallon batch, I'll get a little over a gallon or so of
Okay.
say 110 proof whiskey or whatever.
Well, obviously you don't want the tail end or the front end because
Right, yeah.
From watching Brian's, it'll actually kill you.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to drink any of it. I don't know that it's bad stuff, that's for sure.
So, what interests you to even think about doing this?
I don't know. You start making beer and you start making wine, and you like whiskey, so I mean, it's just kind of the progressively next step. It's just the next place to go.
So you do make your own beer as well?
I haven't in a while, but yeah, beer and wine, mead, Jennifer, my wife, she's got some. She's actually working on a batch of vinegar, apple cider vinegar in there right now.
Oh, really?
She does all kinds of tinctures and stuff as well. So we do a lot of stuff like that.
Oh, wow. So she's like kind of in it with you.
Yeah, so to speak.
That's cool. That's neat. So, do you do like different flavor like whiskey or just the normal?
Just maybe some wheated bourbon, some the different types of rye. Yeah, I don't do flavored stuff like strawberry and all that. No. I'll make a peach brandy or apple brandy. Sometimes I'll do a split brandy, which is a mix between fruit and grains together. Um,
So it's a
but
little fruity.
yeah, yeah, it's actually really good stuff. Yeah, they call it mountain brandy or split brandy.
So do you have anything that you want to show people?
Um, I mean, we started so like Ozark Steelwork stuff,
Yeah.
or yeah. Um, so the very first thing I ever built was, like I say, almost like 13 years ago, and I built a new design a few years back, and my buddies on a MeWe platform, they're like, "Yeah, you ought to make those and sell them." And so what it is, our first thing. This is called the Shocker. Alan Bishop named that. This is a reflux condenser. So what it does, it's got a water jacket on the outside. It's a coil.
Okay.
Vapor will come up, the cold condenses it, and it falls back down. You can get a higher proof, higher purity. Um, you can do a lot of things with them. But anyway, that's what started Ozark Steelworks. And I built them for my friends, and they tried them, and they're like, "Yeah, you definitely need to start making those." And then of course that went into all kinds of other things. Let's see. This is our two gallon 2-inch inline thumper. It loadable from the top. You can, if you want to do flavored stuff, this is good for that. We do all kinds of. It's a reducer from 6-inch to 4-inch. We do these in all different sizes, different lengths. A lot of custom stuff. I'm gonna send you some pictures I had of the like the submarine pots that we do. I work
Right.
with my cousin on that. He's got a fab shop not too far from here, and he does all the welding on the stainless for me. And then I do all the copper stuff. And
Oh, so
but
you
we're
do make them yourself.
oh yeah, yeah. Everything here is done by hand. Uh, all made from sheet copper, and yeah,
I heard the rooster.
yeah. There's a siren going, and my dog going off now too. The
Oh,
siren.
that's okay.
Yeah, he's singing the song of his people.
So,
This this is one of our steel heads. Over here. This is a 4-inch model. We do these in 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch. They have a, I don't know if you can see it. There's a coil up there.
yep,
Coil on
I
the
saw
inside
it.
of
I
it.
see it. Yep, I see it.
And so that's also can be ran uh, as a steel head, but it's got a reflux condenser built in. You can run it or you don't have to. It's just makes it a little more versatile.
So, what's your biggest plan for 2025?
Get caught up on orders. I'm working 2 jobs. I stay buried up, and not a lot of time for family, and not a lot of time for doing other things around the house.
So you get a lot of orders in.
I stay busy. Yeah.
You stay busy.
Yeah, I'm buried up for a few months. I stay that way. Yeah, it's just, but work through them, do them as I can.
Well, that's cool. So anything else? I mean, I know you're going to MMM,
Yep.
Music
Yep.
Mud and
I'm looking
Moonshine.
forward to that. I'll have my plan is to have at least one of my stills set up, and then we'll have merch and stuff, shirts and some of these little shot glasses that we make.
Oh,
little
that's
hammer
cool.
shot glasses, copper bracelets. We do koozies and she's got some other stuff my wife does. But yeah, we just kind of work together on that stuff and try to hit a few festivals. I'll be at Maggie Valley in the summer in July, and then I'll be at Ozark Moonshine and Music Festival in November. And I think I may make it to Farm to Bottle just to hang out with some buddies, but I won't be set up there. But that's about all I'm going to be able to squeeze in this year.
So everybody, I just want to let you know that Music Money Moonshine is in Summersville, Missouri. So if you haven't, make sure you go buy a ticket if you're close to that area. It's going to be a great event.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Sonia and Troy are great people. I like it's good to be working with them. It's gonna be a good time.
Well, definitely. I mean, if anybody's in the Indiana area, they need to come see you about getting some moonshine made or some whiskey or some
Well, actually,
something.
I'm in Arkansas. My buddy, my
Oh, I
brother
think
Alan. Oh, yeah, he's in
yeah.
Indiana. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you need to go see Ozark. Go check Ozark out.
Yeah, we can. If you need any steel parts or stills, I mean, we build them. That's what we do.
So you build them and sell that too, and then plus you make your own whiskey and beer
Yeah.
and moon. Yeah, it sounds super busy.
Yeah, it is busy. We started Ozark Steelworks in 2022, and I was planning to already be doing it full time and leave my regular job, but things got twisted around a little bit, so I'm a little behind on that goal, but still a goal for this year. So
Now, as far as those parts go, how much do they cost?
it just depends on what it is. Like the inline thumper with it's got a big funnel that sets on top of it for you to feed it and the valves and some more stuff that goes with it, and that's like $575.
Okay.
The Mr. Fusion head that I held up a while ago with the coil inside, that was a 4 inch, and I think it's just under 600 for it.
Okay.
Some of the other stuff like the reducers, they range from 75 up to 150 or 60, depending on what size ferrule and how long, how much copper's involved and how much work's involved. So everything is just pieced out by it's I build custom sets for people or individual components. I've had a lot of people call and they say, "Hey, I need something that like this," and so I work with them and we get them what they need and get it built.
So Hagar says hello. Um,
Hey.
so hopefully you're doing okay, Hagar. We got the Moonshine Company here, so me makes whiskey, and you need to go check him out. His name's Ozark Steelworks. So do you do custom like orders online too and send
Yeah,
stuff or?
I'm in the process right now of building a new website. Here in the near future, it'll switch from the old to the new. But it's ozarksteelworks.com. My number's on there. It's my cell phone number. People can get a hold of me if they need something. And you can place orders online as well. Like most of the stuff it's all built to order. So yeah, it's hard to stock anything. That's why it's hard for me to do festivals. It's hard to have anything built up ahead of time. So most of the time I'm taking a customer's product with me and I, clear it with them and then I go set it up and use that for the festival and then I ship it out to them.
Oh, that's cool. So Hagar says, seeing his work, damn good.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely. Between you and Brian from LSR, you guys are like really good apparently with what you do because everybody raves about you guys.
We try. Brian's a super good dude. I'm looking forward to hanging out with him coming up here in a couple weeks. We get to see each other here and there, and it's always a good time. And we got some other guys on y'all want to go check out Facebook Moonshine Militia Group. It's there's a lot of good folks on there. Brian and I are both on there. Good crew.
Awesome. So there's other moonshiners on there as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep, loads of them.
So anything else you want to add?
No, I think we about covered pretty much everything. Like I say, if anybody gets a chance to come out to Missouri, come hang out, and maybe we have something laying around to sip on, and have a conversation, hang out for a bit.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining Wolf Talk Podcast. We'll definitely have you on the show again.
Glad to be
It was
here.
great. It was great having you. Nice meeting you.
You too. You too.
Stick around for a minute because I want to talk to you for a second. But yeah, everybody, if you haven't watched the whole show, go check it out from the beginning. He's doing a great job with whiskey and apparently beer and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll thank you again for joining, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye, guys.